Hey, Las Vegas fans, Matt here with We Know Vegas, and today I want to talk to you guys about rideshare programs, Lyft and Uber and things of that nature on your next trip to Las Vegas as an option for transportation to get around. Our last trip that we had a couple months ago, we made a commitment to use and experience these type of programs getting around town. We exclusively used Uber when we were out there, so I wanted to share our experience with you. There's two things I want to talk about. First is the financial, the economics of using Uber over cabs or other types of transportation. The other thing I want to talk to you about is the reliability of these types of programs, specifically the experience that we had with Uber. So, first, the money. Whenever you're going to Las Vegas, being on a budget like we are, you want to make sure that you stretch that budget as far as you can. So being able to save money with transportation is always a good thing. Of course, there's a monorail. Of course, there's the types of buses that run up and down the trip, but they're not always convenient. They're not always going to drop you off exactly where you need to be. So in our experience, as we do run up and down the Las Vegas Strip and off the Strip and downtown a lot, we've always used cabs. And cabs got expensive, so we looked into some other options. To give you an example, like if we were going from the Wynn to New York, or from Mandalay Bay to Caesar's Palace, typically it was about a $15 to $18 fare. Then we would tip the cab driver, so it was $20 to $22 every time we got in a cab to run up and down the Las Vegas Strip. Here's how it worked with Uber. I looked at all the receipts that we had. We took 20 trips on Uber. The average was $10.20. Had we paid cash for a cab, that would have been double the amount. So in this scenario, we spent a little over $200 on Uber, but we would have spent about $400 on cabs. Being able to save half is definitely worth it. So let's talk about reliability of Uber. How did it work? Well, as you know, it's on your phone. It works as an app. When we were ready to go somewhere, we pull up the app, and the software that they have was smart enough to know exactly where you were and told you exactly where your Uber ride would pick you up. We were at the Venetian at this particular trip, and the Venetian has a special pickup area for the rideshare type program, which is very convenient. So we would use the app as we were walking through the casino or finishing up dinner, request our ride. We get a text message saying that he'll be here in 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. We were able to take our time. We got an alert that says your Uber driver is arriving. We'd walk outside to the area where they would pick you up, bypass the cab line, and jump in. We were very impressed with the quality of people that were our Uber drivers. Like I said, we took about 20 trips, and we had no problem at all with any of them, which is hard to say about cabs every single time. Cabs, it's not their car, so they don't really keep it clean. There was one Uber driver that took us from Top Golf back home to the Venetian, and she had bottles of water, she had Doritos and Cheetos and all kind of things because they depend upon us giving them good reviews to help them become better Uber drivers, and vice versa. So it actually worked out really well. So now we are a fan of Uber and Lyft when we go to Las Vegas. Obviously, they can now pick us up at the airport. So I encourage you to take a look at it. Download it on your phone, give it a shot. Make sure that you do understand where the pickup stations are at the different casinos and so forth that you'll be at. But the good thing is they can take you anywhere and they can pick you up from anywhere because there's a lot of places that you might go off the strip that doesn't necessarily have a cab stand waiting for you. Get the app, call them up. Like when we went to the Las Vegas 51 minor league baseball game, there's not a cab station out there. We used the app. They came and picked us up, took us home. It was $12. So it was really convenient. We saved money. It was reliable. And in our book, that worked for us when we go to Las Vegas. Hope you guys are having a great summer. And maybe we'll see you guys in Las Vegas soon. Bye.